Hey, it's Aaron from AaronOnAutos.com, and this is pretty exciting. Fiat Chrysler is about to do a live unveil of something they've said is really, really cool, and I think I know what it is. I'm totally ready for this because I've been wanting it for a long time. I'll put the video right up here, and we can watch together this live stream. It's gonna be awesome. All right, I don't know if I can get the sound to work, but we'll see. So there it is. Really? That's it? Some bullshit. Okay. I had to go cool off. I was a little mad. A little unhappy. I mean, I was expecting something like really cool, and I thought I knew exactly what it was because it's something I've been wanting to see for a long time. So, turns out, some muscle car. I mean, it's not dumb. It's kind of cool, but it's totally not what I wanted. So, I was hoping for a Chrysler Pacifica hybrid Hellcat, because I've been lobbying for that for a while, but it's not what they unveiled. They did unveil a new van, though, so I think we'll talk about it. Most of you know I'm a little weird. I like vans, I like station wagons, I like stuff like that. What Chrysler unveiled besides that Dodge SRT, Widebody, Hellcat, Scat Pack, badass car. That's what everybody's talking about. So, I'll let everybody else talk about that. I want to talk about the Chrysler Voyager. So if you remember the name Voyager, it's because it used to be the Plymouth Voyager, and that was the Plymouth version of the Chrysler Town & Country and the Dodge Grand Caravan, and it is now going to be the Chrysler Voyager will now be the lower end version of the Pacifica minivan. So the Voyager is basically going to take over for the base model Pacificas, the L and the LX, I believe it was. And it's going to become the Voyager L and LX, and then they will have a special fleet version called the LXI that will aim mainly for like rental fleets, places like that. So that's pretty cool. It's a cheaper version. They didn't give prices, but I can extrapolate a little bit. So looking at the current price for the Pacifica L, which I'll show here, that's the 2019 model, not the 2020. So looking at the current price for the Pacifica L, I would guess that the Voyager is going to sell for slightly less than that. Probably, I'm going to say 2 to 3 payments less. So we're going to say about $1,500 cheaper. That's my guess. They have, like I said, they have not released numbers yet. They will later this year. This is a 2020 model, so it should hit showrooms probably August, September, somewhere in there. And they'll probably begin to take fleet orders on the LXI shortly after that too. So what I'll show you now is, this is the press release for it. So just looking at this really quick, there's the usual background kind of stuff that we see in PRs all the time. And then new for 2020, read that section. That explains most of what I just said, but that explains what's going on, what they're going to be doing. It's interesting, the brawn ability, which is pretty cool. Those are for disabled people. Also, there is there's some exterior mods, a few other changes. Then with the Voyager, it looks like they're going to use the same engine. It's going to have the same transmission. So they're not changing most of it. It's going to come in a 7-passenger only, so that means there won't be the second row captain's chair option. Also can assume there's a lot of other things like the entertainment system and stuff probably won't be available. And it will come with the smaller Uconnect infotainment screens. 3.5-inch standard screen, which is very, very tiny. It's smaller than most phones. And the 7-inch screen, which is about the size of probably your smartphone. A little bigger than that because they tend to be more square, but you get the idea. It is cool to see Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a few other things are going to be standard. And it will have a 6-speaker system with active noise cancellation, another very unusual thing to include as standard equipment. And then they have some available colors and more than one interior color, another amazement for a base level vehicle. So basically it looks like the Chrysler Voyager is going to be the base model for the Pacifica, and Chrysler appears to be trying to differentiate the two so that they can go more higher end and premium in their branding with the Chrysler Pacifica, and more value budget oriented with the Voyager name, which would totally fit in with the background of the Voyager name. So there you go. That's the news. It's not a Pacifica hybrid Hellcat like I wanted. Take what we can get. All right, this has been Aaron, AaronOnAutos.com. Talk to you again soon.
Subscribe.